Good morning. This is just saying, boy, am I tired today. I'm not sitting at the desk. I'm sitting on my haddock. I got a wooden haddock. And it's a place where I could just lay down and it's a form of meditation. I just let everything go. Sometimes I feel as though I'd actually been other places. That's how much, but my body was still here. And I was just relaxed. And that's what I do sometimes. But I do that a lot. Relax. Relax, relate, release. Anyway, I was thinking about Jesus this morning. Because I read something about myself. I did that test for what do your friends think about you? And mine came back, they think you're full of yourself. and But you are a good support. And I said, well, how can I be a good support without being full of myself? It wouldn't be real. I have to speak my mind. I have to speak it. And that's just the way. I don't want to follow a majority of the crowds here, especially in California. I don't think I'll ever spiritually, I think where I am spiritually, that's where I'm going to be. Because I'm not going to follow any of these churches and organizations. I just don't want to be bothered with it. I'm comfortable in my spiritual life. Jesus. I do believe in Jesus. Now, my story is Jesus was a teacher. And he would teach people how to use all of their powers. That's the God in them. The God within withholds everything that you can imagine there's nothing that you cannot do. And Jesus went around teaching how to use your power. How there's people were raising from the dead. There were people that were sick, he healed. There were people that and all the things that he did in your Bible, that they say, everything that Jesus did, although he's in history books too, there was a Jesus on this earth. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my God. He was teaching us how to use our powers. That's basically what Jesus is. That's what he did. He was the boss. And he was really good at it. He made the blind man see. He helped bring children into this world. Yeah, he did. He went to the graves and said, rise, rise, rise. All that power. You can think, when I say that God is from within, I'm thinking that everything he did, I could do. And the only thing I'm lacking is knowledge. The knowledge of how to do, how to use, how to let go and use. See, meditation and yoga is not the only thing. There's something else that we do that can just trigger total faith, total belief that we can do all the things that Jesus did. We all are a reflection of God. Everybody. Now, when you make specifics and you give a characteristic of that power, you give it being angry. You give it, I'm going to persecute you and throw you into the sea of hell. All of that kind of stuff is just not true. What God doesn't like, gay people. There goes a good one. He said, because in this chapter, in this verse, in that Bible, tells you that people are not supposed to be that way. And I just think it's fascinating that the people on this plane, all of us, feel that we have the power to judge that in any shape, form, or fashion. That Bible gives you that thought, but it's negative. You don't have the right. So the Christian religion too came in. It wasn't my ancestors' religion. It wasn't. And I'm looking at it simply. I'm saving myself a lot of reading, a lot of pursuing it. None of the ancestors I'm from, which are African and Haitian, okay? None of them, they all worshiped their ancestors, honored their ancestors, all of them. None of mine did the Bible thing. Now, when they came in and brought that Christianity all and spread it all over Africa and spread it all over the world, because it, to me, was a sense of control, and it has been very negative for blacks in the past. Rosewood, they run in the church, come out, and everybody gets shot. Something in their mindset wasn't set that you need to fight back now. So, Jesus was a teacher, a wonderful teacher, and he had total faith, exercised his total connection to God. And he's a teacher to teach us to do the same. Happy Sunday. Hey, I'm just saying. Ashe.